Today and Sunday as we get back to club football action for you. And so the build-up will start from this night. This is Game On, brought to you by Femi and The Gang. We're excited to be on the nation's number one station for news, talk and sports. Nigeria Info, of course, with the frequency 99.3. It's a show that's very compact. As long as you stay intact, we're going to let you feel the impact because we're here with all the facts and certainly set to interact. My name is Chuma Noli, representing the team. And before the commercial break, I was picking your calls and feeling your pulse on who could be next in line for a sack in the Premier League. Still early days, right? Just about 3 weeks into the action. But the fact that Nuno Espirito Santo of Nottingham Forest was let go is enough sign to show us that we should be having things like this. It's not because we're praying for it, but if teams don't perform up to expectations, the board and management may be forced to have to let a few other managers go during the course of this 2025-2026 season. So I'll get back to picking your calls shortly and also reading your comments. We're streaming live on Facebook, Nigeria Info Space 99.3 on Facebook. That's how you can find us, Nigeria Info Space 99.3. You can see us live in the studio and also drop your comments in the comment section. I'll be reading those comments of yours as we progress. Not forgetting X at Nigeria Info FM and also the WhatsApp portal through which you can tell us what's up on this show. By the way, I do have one play cash for you as well, and you can be one of the lucky persons to get some cool cash for yourself. 40,000 naira on the cards for several persons, as we do every time we come around for this show. It's going to cost you only 500 naira to give yourself a chance to play. All right, 500 naira for each entry. If you can afford it, you may want to jump in it like right now. There are two options you can use to play. There's the website, there's the code. Any of those two will be fine for you. And the website is www.oneplay.ng. That's www.oneplay.ng. Or the code *347 *880 *3 hash *347 *880 *3 hash. When you're done playing, please have your phone not too far away from you because we'll be putting calls across. Normally, how we do it is we go to the One Play portal, draw out a winner, and a random phone number of somebody who has played would appear, more like will be displayed. My job will be to call that number or numbers depending on how many persons will be lucky enough to win this evening. So that's how it works. All right, good luck to you in advance. Yeah, if you missed out on the first 30 minutes of the show before the commercial break, by the way, we've touched on two major footballing stories so far. The city of Madrid has been given the privilege of hosting the 2027 UEFA Champions League final. That will be happening after 8 years. Yeah, Atletico Madrid's home will be hosting that, by the way. And the last time that same territory, we love to call it the Wanda Metropolitano, but these days it has sponsors around that. Okay, so it has a sponsor's name. But Atletico Madrid Stadium will be hosting that Champions League final for 2027, like we saw in 2019.
All eyes are on the Metropolitano here in Madrid for the 2019 UEFA Champions League final. It's Tottenham Hotspur against the five-time European Cup winners and last season's beaten finalists, Liverpool.
Yeah, the last time we had the Champions League final in Atletico Madrid's home, it was Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool, an all-English final. And eventually we had just one winner, right? Not like it was a surprise, because on paper they were the favourites to get the ultimate prize. And lo and behold, they did that. They did.
Origi! No arguments now. It's Liverpool's Champions League. Tottenham had no answer. And the expressions on those faces tell you that Liverpool are sure that they're on their way to their sixth European Cup. Origi, who did so much to put out Barcelona in the previous round, has now steered Liverpool towards another Champions League success.
Yeah, Liverpool won that game by 2-0 to get the crown at the expense of Tottenham Hotspur, who fast forward 6 years after eventually had the privilege of winning a European title as they won the Europa League crown. Guess who their manager was as they won the Europa League last season? Ange Postecoglou, who was eventually sacked but has just been appointed today as the boss of Nottingham Forest. That's another story we shared with you for the first 30 minutes of the show, which has laid the foundation to our talking points at this time that's warranting your comments being poured in from WhatsApp, X, Facebook, and the phone line. So, and And just said, hey, I'm boss of Nottingham right now, guys. I'm here not just to win in my second season. I want to try and do it in the first.
Then
I won a couple in my first as well. Celtic, I won a double in my first year, so
there you go. You're going to win one in your first then?
yeah, well, of course I can, yeah. I mean, I might have to have a second year here, mate. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the man. Nuno Espirito Santo was let go as boss of Nottingham Forest, and Postecoglou has been appointed as the manager of the side now, and he would like to win something with them in this first year in charge of the team. So we're saying, who else could be next in line to be sacked during the course of this 2025-26 season? Because it feels like it is the inevitable, or isn't it? It's not what you pray for, but just the reality every time every season comes around the place. The amount of money, more so in the Premier League, ensures that the expectations are so high, and managers who fail to get to that pedestal of success will be shown the exit door. Which coach do you think could be next in line in the coming weeks or maybe coming months to be sacked away from the Premier League side and join Nuno, who opened the door for that reality? You can dial 0201 277 0993. That's 0201 277 0993. Or for our female callers, this is for you. 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. This is Game On with Femi and the Gang got Nigeria info. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yes, good evening. What's your name, please?
This is Ugochukwu from Ikeja.
Welcome, Ugochukwu.
Okay. The next man that will be sacked in the Premier League, I'll go with Wolves manager Victor Pereira. If we lose the game today and tomorrow,
this weekend,
Saturday,
yeah.
I'm confused. If we lose the game on Saturday and lose the next game, in the morning, I think it's going to be sacked.
All right.
Pep Guardiola.
Are you serious, Pep? The legend himself.
Yes, I think it is time. Ancelotti have left. He has left Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Not because he was bad, but because
he finished trophyless.
He just had to go. Just had to go and leave it for another person. So I think Guardiola will be the next.
All right, man. Ugochukwu, thank you for the call, okay? Nice to hear from you. There's also WhatsApp too. There's X and there's Facebook. You can drop your comments there. Hello. Yeah. Okay, I think network or your radio, one of those two things conspired to mess up your call. Call me back if you can, please. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Chuma. My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Welcome, Emmanuel.
Yeah, the question you asked, please, when some of the callers, when they call, first ask them the club they support, because some of them would like to be using your question now to do banter. That's what they do. You did it. The first one that called said this is Ruben Amorim. So me, I see it as a banter, because as far as I'm concerned, Amorim will have full season.
Are you serious? No matter how bad things get?
I don't think it's not going to get bad. Okay. They are playing good football. It's not going to get bad. So some of these fans will use it as a banter. First ask them, which club do you support? Okay, let them say before they now answer.
All right, tell me yours now, please, if you don't mind. Oh, you see? You should have at least told me which manager you think they will sack first before you go into this banter talk. Now, network has taken off the call. Please call me back if you can, Emmanuel. Hello.
Hello, Chuma. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, sir. Ibrahim calling from Ekpe.
Welcome, Ibrahim.
Thank you. The next manager to the sack is my manager.
Who be that?
United manager.
Okay, you're a Man U fan.
Amorim.
Oh, Ruben.
I'm a Man U fan. Ruben Amorim. I'm getting tired of him.
Well, like the previous caller just said, he said you guys are playing good football. It's the fact that you're not getting the kind of results for that good football. That's why you've had just 4 points from 3 games.
That's good football. The first day we play against Arsenal, that was our good football. Then we'll be attacking that with him that is playing good football against Arsenal. Since then, he has not seen anything. The tactical is nonsense.
Oh, wow.
And I'm telling you, if you should continue to do that, you see, we'll see the next man kick off.
Amorim.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you very much for your call. So that's a Man U fan now telling you, Omo, I be Man U fan, no, but it be like Amorim will still collect the sack next after Espirito Santo. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is Friday from VI.
Nice to hear from you, Friday.
Okay, I think the next coach I'm seeing is West Ham coach.
Graham Potter.
Graham Potter, I think his performance was not that very good this season. So, well, let's see as he goes in the previous matches.
Yeah,
maybe he can improve. If not, he will be going.
Oh, wow. Ex-Chelsea manager, who Chelsea also sacked, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you for your call. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, man. Looks like football is making Graham Potter begin to stutter. That seat for him is hotter, man. Having to handle teams in London. They just seem to mess up the guy's plans. At Brighton, you know, being bad, Abby. Let's go Chelsea now. You can't expose them now. West Ham United. Graham, maybe you should not be going to teams in London. I'm just saying, though. 3 more calls, and then I can move on to more things on this Game On show with Femi and the gang. Hello?
Good evening, Truman Nolino.
Yes, good evening.
Thank you very much. I want to Felix from Ikorodu, and I support Eyimba International of Aba.
Fantastic.
That's my
great one.
Yes, thank you very much. The next person to go is Manchester United coach. That's the next man on line. He's going.
Oh, wow.
Tell Overdose I said too.
Oh, wow.
Overdose, your man will be the next man online. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling us from Ikorodu. This message on WhatsApp says, next to be sacked is Graham Potter of West Ham United. It's from Joseph from Agege. Thank you, Joseph. West Ham manager is next in line, followed by Amorim. Michael from Okeafo has this one. Well, this is nice. Let's get back to the phone lines. Looks like Potter is not in a good place now. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
This is Monday Moses from Farabun State.
All right. It's Monday, calling me on a Thursday. Welcome, Monday.
Yeah, you are not a Liverpool fan. You are walking alone on the studio. Why?
Let's have you answer my question. I see your wordplay. Well done.
Okay. Okay. Next man to go is Graham Potter, West Ham coach.
Waiting Graham Potter do now. What is this, please?
Graham Potter must go. Followed by Inamiri for Aston Villa.
Emery that did so well with Aston Villa last season.
Even Arteta also go watch it back at the end of the season.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If he not carry any trophy to Arsenal this season, he must go.
I copy that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. Thank you too, sir. So I'm going to say this, right? Because it looks like you guys have been unfair to, I'm just saying, by the way, Graham Potter. First 3 games of this season, he's had to face teams like Chelsea, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Nottingham Forest. Now, these are not the easiest of sides in the world, or are they? So against Chelsea, West Ham lost by 5-1 in their first campaign of the season. In fact, pardon me. They've also played Sunderland this season. So I added their League Cup experience. So 4 games in total under Graham Potter, 3 in the Premier League, 1 in the League Cup. That's the Carabao Cup. All right. They lost to Sunderland. They were not in Wonderland at that time. They lost by 3-0 on match day 1. And then lost to Chelsea 5-1. I agree with those 2 results. That's embarrassing. That's conceding 8 goals and scoring just 1 in their first 2 games of the campaign. And then they lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers in the League Cup. So 3 defeats in a row, 2 in the Premier League, 1 in the Cup competition. What that meant was Graham Potter's team had conceded as many as 11 goals and scored only 3. But Potter, you know what the word Potter already means, right? Somebody that handles clay and then molds with clay. Potter is beginning to mold his clay in his players rightly. Because West Ham United away from home beat Nottingham Forest by 3-0 just before the international break. They kept a clean sheet, man. They're first in the season. So maybe things are getting right now. Bowen, Paqueta, and Wilson were the goal scorers in that. Maybe you need to cut Graham Potter some slack, just maybe. Let's go for another quick break. While we return, we have more football stories for you. Also, athletics, Team Nigeria ahead of action in the World Athletics Championships and more around your favorite clubs in Nigeria and Europe, footballing wise. That is, we'll be back.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it too open? Is it too squeeze? Is it too scoop? Is it too stuff?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Bro, I'm really tired of being in the friend zone.
Why? It's lovely.
You can't be serious.
100%.
Take Shade, for example. She's strictly a friend. She mentioned my name at Betano, and I got 1,000 naira free bet.
Friend zone it is then. Now everyone wants to be in the friend zone. Refer a friend at Betano, and both of you will receive a 1,000 naira free bet. Betano. Game starts now. Bet responsibly. Available only to those over the age of 18.
Okay, sandwich, fruit, and water. The new 33cl Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Handy size for my little ones. No more half-finished bottles coming back home. The new 33cl bottle. Big enough to refresh, small enough to finish. And thanks to our trusted 13-step quality process, every drop is refreshingly safe. Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Source of hydration you can trust.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that! My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had yours?
Peak. Reach for your peak.
This is what goodness tastes like. Golden caramel, creamy buttermint, and rich coffee. There's a Cadbury candy for every moment.
Cadbury caramel, Cadbury coffee, Cadbury buttermint. Sweet, smooth, and full of flavor. Whether you're chilling at home or on the move, there's a Cadbury candy for every mood.
Yeah, there's a Cadbury candy for every moment.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
As a mom and a dentist, I know the importance of strong teeth, beautiful white smile, and fresh breath. They give you the confidence to eat the right foods without worry. Speak confidently in public, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1, 2, 3. It's 3 toothpaste in 1 to protect their teeth from holes, give them white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1, 2, 3.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Have you ever shared unforgettable moments with friends? Of course you have, but are these moments being captured? Let's spotlight these cherished memories on billboards and show the world what they mean to you. Participate by sharing a picture of your memorable moments with your honorables on your social page using the hashtag honorable moments. And don't forget to tag your honorables. Terms and conditions apply. Honorable, brewed with honor.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Welcome back to your number one talk.
Hi guys, I'm Peter Drury, football commentator, and you are hanging out with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on.
Feel the magic in me.
So there, if you just did stumble on your radio set, welcome as we get ready to enjoy even more of the Rumble. I assure you wouldn't have any cause to grumble because we certainly are too humble to fumble right here on this station that can crumble. It's Nigeria Info and this is the Game On Show. Right now we're working with our partners at Bet King for the next 15 minutes or so of this broadcast. Lovely stuff to have Bet King around the place giving me all the support. I'll share with you some great stuff coming through from Bet King for you as we head into all the action for this weekend. From a footballing perspective, you can win some cool cash for yourself courtesy of Bet King. Something I need to sing, it's a bell I need to ring because it's money we're beginning to bring right now courtesy of Bet King. Alright, who have JJ in the mix, around the place. Kings and Queens, something special for you courtesy of Bet King. You listen to this very short jingle and I'll tell you more on the show.
Imagine walking into a room with 300 doors. You open one, boom, jackpot. You open another one, go sir, better cash out. Now so you be on Bet King Games with hundreds of games and many chances to win big. Opa, games yakpa, wins day. It's plenty. JJ Ball X, Danfo Lagos, Aviator. Enjoy over 300 games on Bet King Games. Using the promo code is plenty to register. Download the Bet King app today and find your play. Not available for ages under 18. Play responsibly.
Indeed, with everything going on right now, go Vado, if we see some wins for our pocket, Just calm down because the part to win bigger is now in your hands, courtesy of Bet King. Not only can you build your own bet with Bet Builder and stack your odds, but you can also, at this stage, get up to 300% ACA bonus when you go for multiple selections. Now you go set the table. Now still you go come chop on top. This smile in the process too. It's as simple as that, isn't it? And if you're new to Bet King or JJC, as we love to say, Johnny just come. Here's a royal welcome to you. Download the Bet King app, sign up and get 100 naira instantly. No delays, no wahala at all. And that $100, you can use that to just test the waters and be like, how does this thing even work, Seth? That's some beautiful stuff the Bet King has for you. I'll tell you even more. There are virtual games, there are casino games, there are options aplenty you can jump on to get some reward. But of course, you always have to bet responsibly. That part is important too. This is Game On with Femi and the Gang got Nigeria for having the support of Bet King for the next set of minutes on the broadcast. Well, I want to wrap things up on my first conversation for the first hour of the show, which is which manager I should say that right, you think could be next in this line of managers that will be sacked in the Premier League for the 2025-26 season. I'll run over to WhatsApp and just read out some final thoughts. Quite a handful of them. I cannot read everything, I know, but as many as possible. And we can jump on to the World Athletics Championships that kicks off on the 13th. That's in 2 days' time. Team Nigeria with some athletes in that one. And also just start some early preview to what's to come as far as club football is concerned this weekend in the NPFL and the big leagues in Europe. Also, that's to come your way. Some stuff around boxing too, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Will that fight still happen? But one man who is a key factor in the potential of having that fight happen has been speaking, and we'll have a chance to understand what he's talking about. All of those things will come on the show between now and 10 p.m. All right, so thank you for joining us. If you just joined us, the phone is still on here. We're not ready to run. Nothing is going to make us mourn because there's not the heat of the sun right now. We're here to stun. We're shooting out the excitement with a toy gun. Toy, that is. Just having fun as the minutes come and go on this one. Okay, so next manager to be sacked will be Graham Potter or Amorim. That's a message on WhatsApp. Thank you for that one. I wish you attached your name to the message, but you did not. Next to be sacked is Graham Potter of West Ham United. Joseph from Agege. Ruben Amorim is the next coach to be sacked. Felix Idowu from Ikotun has that. Hola, is that like is it like hola in Spanish? Like hola Schuba, as you spelled it, the special one. The next to leave is Hansi Flick. This is from Storm Raider, Vizca Barca. Storm Raider is a Barcelona fan, by the way. Lovely, nice to have you take us to the Spanish La Liga. But It shocked me, Storm Raider. Person where win double for you last season. Make that treble if you want to add the Super Cup that he won for you guys. The reason say you go sack him now. Skibo, wait, are you kidding me? So you mean you want to redeem me? Redeem me, in the words of Leo Kesh. I think okay from Lekki says, greetings, wordplay king, chumalistic. Amorim is next in line for a sack. The guy in a confused man. A thought just popped into my mind as you were talking, and it's about building and management of football club stadiums in Europe. Who builds these stadiums, or who builds their stadiums? Governments or clubs? Of course, I know it's the clubs, but why is reverse the case in Nigeria? Check out our national stadium in Surulere. It's an eyesore. I thought they wanted to sell it to a private firm. What happened? He says. Well, that's it. You know, in Europe, in Italy, though, some of the stadiums that some of those favorite teams of yours use are built by government. But right here in Nigeria, of course, most of our stadia government built. In England, clubs are building their facility by themselves. Tottenham Hotspur spent £1 billion to build their stadium. Atletico spent money to do theirs too. You know, Arsenal got the Emirates Stadium, had to take loan to complete the building of that. But this part, and our government, our clubs never big reach to. But shout out to Remo Stars, by the way. Remo Stars, who are champions of the MPFL, have their own facility. They own their own facility, but most of the stadia or stadiums, however you want to call that one, are built by government in these parts. P, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we're together. It's already on. Yeah, good to see you, bro. So that's your thoughts on this. Who's going to be sacked next? 0201-277-0993. Our number that is 0201-277-0993. Bet King with Femi and the gang on this Game On show at this time. I'll tell you more about Bet King shortly. Hello, welcome.
Shima, what's up? Good evening.
I do. How your side?
I'm alright, man. It's your from Mr. Lokindo.
Welcome, AJ4. So who's next? What do you think?
You know, sometimes second manager is not easy.
I know, right?
If you don't have a replacement, starting a manager is not easy. Or you just end up messing up that particular club.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing Man U sacking Amori this season, but maybe next season. But if the guy do very well, I don't think Man U will just start. He's still beating a team anyway.
Okay.
But this Graham Potter, I think he's not stable. Let us watch the guy like.
All right. I want to hear from Bet King again. Stay with me. Okay. So he says it's going to be Graham Potter, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Let's see how it goes. Thank you so much. When it happens, if it happens, I'll be in this studio like a reporter telling you about the sack of Graham Potter. Hopefully by then I won't have cause to stutter. I don't want any bad thing to happen to him, Sha. And like I said, the fact that he won a game before the international break and saw West Ham keep a clean sheet may just show that they are a team in the ascendancy at this moment. For a second, I thought my guys were going to talk to me, but they will talk to me shortly. Now I want to talk to you even more about Bet King and all the cool stuff that's in the offing for you as the season has been activated with so much fun on the cards. Okay, now so much happening around the place. I know people will be like, oh boy, I'm not too sure what I want to do next, but Bet King is giving you that 100 naira sign-up bonus just to bring you into the mix and make you understand how this thing works in the first place. There's also a chance to win 1 million naira after 14 days and 50 free casino bets on Aviator. Just download the Bet King app and use the promo code FREEBETS and enjoy rewards. T's and C's apply. That's more like terms and conditions apply now. It's important to also play responsibly, of course. So Bet King is giving you that 100 naira to welcome you, and just you have to be about 18 though, don't forget that part. It's not for people who are less than or under 18. The power is in your hand. All right, there's the 300% ACA bonus when you go for multiple selections that you can get, and also there are the options of different games, virtual games on the cards too. All right, it gets even better with virtual games that I'll be explaining to you after this short time out.
Either go big or I don't
BetKing Virtuals brings you non-stop action with many games like Kings League, Kings Bundesliga, Kings Italiano, and more. In 3 minutes, the game is done, and you don't cash out just like that. If you're lucky enough to win, if you're able to play right and win, then it's as fast. You don't have to wait for 90 minutes of football before knowing if you're winning or not. New players also get that 100 Naira welcome bonus to start playing immediately. Now, here's the extra special effect around this one, right? Every week, you could win a share of 7 million Naira in the virtual jackpot. Just go download the BetKing app and register now. No need to thank me, eh? Go and try it. If it works out for you, thank yourself. Just be happy. That's the beautiful thing. It's about winning after all said and done. But it's important you always bet responsibly. Very important. Don't be reckless when placing your bet, okay? Oh, game on. That's what it is. Femi and the Gang, that's who we are. Nigeria Info, that's the station. And we're still having fun on these broadcasts at this time. Let's switch to a few more things now, shall we? Chelsea fans. You know what we're talking about, Man City and 115 charges. Chelsea too don't come follow get charges now. This is not the one that they collect from you when you use POS in Nigeria. They're like, should I add the charges? Like, yeah, please add it. I want to withdraw 15,000. You can take the charges, add it to the money. This one is a different reality, really, and it has to do with the Blues, who have had perhaps not the best of interactions with agents, football agents in the past. You know how active Chelsea are the most active club in the transfer market in the last 4 or 5 years as to the amount of players that the Blues have signed. And it looks like that one also comes with its own fair share of issues too, because the FA has handed the Blues 74 charges relating to agent regulations and third-party investments in players. Yes. The FA said that the charges span the period between 2009 and 2022, when the club was owned by the man Roman Abramovich, the Russian billionaire, and it also primarily relates to events which occurred between the 2010-2011 season and the 2015-2016 season. Now, the talk is that this will not lead to points deduction or sporting sanction if the charges are upheld, but Chelsea could face a punishment similar to their recent settlement with UEFA, where they put in as much as 10 million euros in fine. So, peradventure, Chelsea happen to be guilty of these sanctions, right? There'll be no point deduction. There will be no sporting sanction. It's just going to be a case of, hey, look at my face. I could laugh. Give us some money. And they could just fine the Blues for this. Nothing more than that, okay? Now, the British are the breaches. Sounded like a British person now. The breaches, just pronounced that right, pardon me, are related to tax matters which have been settled with HMRC and will not have impacted financial fair play regulation compliance. The alleged rule breaches are for payment to intermediaries and agents and investment in third-party ownership of players. They were self-reported by Chelsea, who have cooperated with the FA on the matter. Respect to Chelsea, man. Like, they went and reported by themselves to the FA, say, see what thing happen, no? No, like, say we plan them so that's it. Like I mentioned, there will be no point deduction for the Blues or sporting sanctions. It's going to be more likely than not a fine if they are found guilty by the time investigations are done. I mentioned virtual games for you, courtesy of BetKing. How about casino games now? Yeah, casino games for you, as I thank BetKing for hanging out with us for these last 15 minutes of our broadcast. So, if you're one of those who wants to sing that song, all I do is win, 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 no matter what, and you want to also win something, you can download that BetKing app, register and enjoy some thrilling casino games. You can take a ride with Danfo Lagos or have a spin at winning big with King of Spins, or even take cashing out to new heights with Aviator. Basically, there is a maximum of 30 million naira to be won on casino, and that could go your way. All of these options are plenty, can be activated from your perspective if you download that BetKing app today and then get 100 naira to welcome you and just give yourself a chance to test the waters, and then you can move on and start winning. You have to play responsibly and bet responsibly every single time. It's important to do that. Well, this is Game On with Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info. Thank you, BetKing, for the time. More of the magic for you, like right here, right now.
And the Gang, and you're tuned to Nigeria Info. Do not touch.
Feel the magic in the air.
File, don't touch it, in the words of the bunch. Thank you for being part of the broadcast. The Game On show going to even higher levels of excitement at this time. By the way, have you played One Play yet, if you can afford to? Or maybe you should jump on it right now, because before 10 p.m. I should be putting smiles on people's faces. 40k each on the cards for winners. 500 naira only. That's what it's going to take you to play at least once. And it's simple. There's a code, there's a website. One of those options, you can jump on it and use that to play. The website is www.oneplay.ng. www.oneplay.ng. While the code is *347 *880 *3 hash. *347 *880 *3 hash. Please, when you play, ensure that your phone is available enough that if you're called, you wouldn't miss the call. Because after I go to the One Play portal to draw out a random phone number of somebody who's played the game, we'll call that phone number, and if you don't pick after several attempts, we may have to cancel that draw and do another, because for us it's important, for the sake of integrity, for you to know that this is as real as it comes. It's important for us to have those callers pick their calls and then express their surprise realistically as it is live on radio, so you know that this is not something like a joking stuffs in the world so far now. Athletics, I'm going to come back to football, okay, but this one concerns our dear nation Nigeria. We should have the criteria to go and dominate in every area. We don't want to be sick with malaria. We want to give ourselves athletics that looks like a movie you're watching in a galleria or something like that. Okay, so the World Athletics Championships for 2025, the World Cup for Athletics, is just about 2 days away from being activated. It's going to be fun for Team Nigeria. I hope it will be fun, really, because honestly, the last one was not funny like that for our country. You have to go back to the 2022 championship that should have happened in 2021 but got postponed by a year, courtesy of COVID-19's disruption of the sporting calendar, because we know there should have been an Olympic Games in 2020. COVID-19 messed that one up, and so we had to have the Olympics in 2021. The World Athletics Championships that should have happened in 2021 eventually took place in 2022, but they've had to get the calendar back to normal, right? So we also had the World Championships in 2023, because it comes up once every 2 years, and now we're having another in 2025. In 2023, what happened again for Team Nigeria? Nothing happened. I'll explain more after I take your minds back to 2022, where we had perhaps our greatest ever performance as a country in this World Cup for athletics.
Amazon is in green. Camacho Quinn second from the left. The Olympic champion's been left a little bit at the start by Armstrong. Amazon now beginning to come through. So too is Anderson. Toby Amazon, look at the clock. I cannot believe it. She's done it again. 2 world records in one night. And she makes history by becoming Nigeria's first world champion. What a way to do it.
Toby Amuson. Someone is going to say it was always meant to be amusing that she was going to do that stuff for Nigeria. Toby Amuson. Well, she is a world champion. She's also a world record holder in the women's 100 meters hurdles. And as much as that final world record was not ratified because it was wind-aided, she had already set a world record in the semi-finals, and that still stands as the record in that event. She will be one of the contenders to hopefully bring a medal for Nigeria in these World Championships of 2025. And the National Sports Commission have gone on to affirm the support for Team Nigeria for the competition that comes alive in Tokyo from September 13 to September 21. Today, Kola Daniel, a media aide to the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Bukola Lopade, said he urged the athletes to give their best and bring honor to Nigeria. Okay, from the beginning, the National Sports Commission Chairman Malam Shehu Diko declared that Nigeria must get it right in athletics, he said. This is a moment of pride. We trust our athletes to compete with determination and secure podium finishes for the country. The Commission will continue to support them and stand behind them as they fly our flag in Tokyo, Lopade said. Now, we do have 15 members as part of the Nigerian contingent to Tokyo. They are there already, ready for the competition itself. Toby Amosun is the biggest name amongst them. There's also a silver medalist from the last World Championships that we won something in. And that's the one in 2022, the same year Toby got the 100 meters hurdles gold. Ese Brume in long jump got silver for Nigeria in that same edition. She's in the mix for this as well. And we do have for men, Konyisola Ajayi in the 100 meters for us. Israel Sunday Okon is in there in the 100 meters as well. Udodi Onwuzurike will be representing Nigeria in the 200 meters. We have Samuel Ogazi in the 400 meters. Chidi Okezie, 400 meters. Ezekiel Nathaniel, 400 meters hurdles. Charles Godfrey, long jump. And Chukwuebuka Nekwechi in the short put. These are other athletes there for Nigeria. For the women, Rosemary Chukuma, 100 meters. Tobi Amusun, 100 meters hurdles. Ese Brume, long jump. Prestina Ochonogo, long jump. Obiageri Amechi, discus. And Chioma Leon's discuss as well. So we're here to discuss this now. I would love to find out from you as we talk about discus and the other events in athletics. What will be a good showing for Nigeria in this competition? What will we see as being a decent showing for our country? I'm sure you want to juxtapose this with previous performances in the World Championships, right? At a time where it looks like our football national team for men will not be at the Football World Cup. Now, this is like the Athletics World Cup. It's different from the Olympics, right? Meaning it's going to be nice if we can get something. Imagine if these girls were to win something or the guys. $100,000 fee they wait for them from presidency. Who knows? This is the year for $100,000, or isn't it? You know, these are performances at the World Championships in the last set of years, just to paint a clearer picture for you. In 2023, like I mentioned earlier, Team Nigeria went there. We had
every day is about winning with one play.
Indeed, every day about winning with one play. You can jump on that one and play right now. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash, or the website www.oneplay.ng. 2023 World Championships. 27 Nigerians went, 11 men, 16 women. Guess what we got? 0 gold, 0 silver, 0 bronze. 2022 we had as many as 24 competitors. In fact, it's like we had even more because the men were quite a handful. But for that one, we got, what's that? That was where we got, gold. It's where we got 1 gold with Tobi Amusu, 1 silver with Ese Brume, and no bronze medal. I'll tell you more after this.
18. One Play is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Feel the magic in the air.
In less than 40 seconds time. What I'll do will be to touch on a few more of those years now. 2019 World Athletics Championships. We had Nigeria go there to Doha, Qatar to compete. And we got no gold, no silver, just 1 bronze medal in 2019. One more year now, 2017 for you. That one was in London and we were undone because Nigeria got no gold, no silver, no bronze. Using these stats, what will rank as a successful outing for Nigeria in Tokyo this year? Please drop your comments. I'll be back to read them and pick your calls after this commercial break.
Okay.
Shopping your favorite items like the latest phones, gadgets, electronics, fashion items,
items, auto parts, and lots more. To learn how to save thousands and get your items delivered to you in just 3 to 5 business days, visit www.africanres.com or call 0700 800 7000 today. African Import-Export Solutions, making global shopping simple for Nigerians.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Party people, jollof gone, pounded yam gone, but water, unfinished bottles abandoned like Sia wrapper.
The new 33CL Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Big enough to refresh, small enough to finish. No waste, no wahala. And with our trusted 13-step quality process, every drop is refreshingly safe. Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Source of hydration you can trust.
Make you enjoy the sweet waka with Caesar's flavor go carry you go. With every sip, na celebration of taste. Enjoy Caesar's apple flavor. It dey refreshing, crisp garden freshness inside every drop. Caesar's orange flavor encore, that one a pure bliss. It be like sunshine inside bottle. And Caesar's lime and lemon flavor, this combo na elele. Better cruise for every sip. No matter how your mood be, Caesar's gets the perfect flavor for you. So what you dey wait for? Grab your own Caesar's today. Make the fun begin. Enjoy them responsibly. Caesar's na for people who don't reach 18 years and above. Caesar's, oga for fun.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo.
Osalobua. Baba, make you help me, oh. Make I dey shine my eyes. Make my enemies no see me, oh. Even when I dey sleep, make I no lose guard, oh. Baba, in short, just dey help me stay alert. As Airtel, they alert me anytime Yahoo people send spam message to take scam me, oh.
At Airtel, we have taken proactive steps to keep you safe from every spam activity with Airtel News Spam Alert service powered by AI. It scans text in real time with no app or setup needed. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Oh, lunch. Guys, I'm going for lunch. Please, put more stew. Nice meal. My chest.
Suffering from heartburn and indigestion? Try Just Eat. Just Eat is a brand of aluminium and magnesium hydroxide and simethicone. Just Eat is available in suspension and tablets. Remedy for heartburn, indigestion, flatulence, and acidity.
Just Eat, now available in new packs. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read leaflet inside.
Imagine that your car engines are running smoothly. Plus, you get instant cash or airtime rewards for that. You don't have to imagine any further in the AP Lubricants Instant Rewards promo, where everybody is a winner. From the 1st of August to December 31st, 2025, buy Visco 2000, Super Visco Static, HD40, or any other AP Lubricants grade and get 200 naira for 1 liter, 400 naira for 4 liters, and 1000 naira for 25 liters. Just like that. No delays, no stress, instant cash out. So hurry now. Visit any AP filling station or accredited seller near you to get your AP lubricants and come out a winner. Terms and conditions apply.
AP Lubricants, engineered for excellent engine performance.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious, rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Not for sale to persons under 18. Drink responsibly.
Remember how mom would wake up early, make us breakfast, iron our uniform?
We have to do something special for her.
Yes, so let's make this money fast.
Why wait? Reward your mom now with a trip to Zanzibar in the 2025 Three Crowns Milk Mom of the Year competition. Write a note with each letter of her name and submit with a picture of 16s or 2 refill pouches or 30 sachets on www.threecrowns.com.ng or at our collection centers for your chance to win. T's and C's apply. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
Oh, the only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. I know they waste time to wash. I thought my clothes deserve the best, so why go less? You can't wash a lot with a little Viva. Use Viva. Don't waste your time, don't waste your money. Use Viva. Viva, oh Viva. I love my Viva. Don't need no other. I love my Viva forever. Viva, oh Viva. I love my Viva. Don't need no other. I love my Viva forever. Viva, I love my Viva. Don't need no other. I love my Viva forever.
Viva Detergent, a quality cleaning powder from Aspira.
Hey yeah, now Orabi, with Orabi, my teeth strong, my mouth is fresh, it clean well, oh, now Orabi, strong teeth Orabi, fresh bread Orabi, 24/7 with Orabi, strong teeth Orabi.
Give on our teeth 24 hours protection. Use Orabi today. Na Nigerian Dental Association. Tanda Gidigba with Orabi.
Books, uniform, school fees. Hey, mattress.
Mommy, please, I want the one I slept on at Auntie Regina's house, Muka.
Say no more. Don't leave sleep out of the back to school checklist. Doctors say quality sleep aids better learning. Choose Muka students' mattresses today.
Sleep better, live better, Muka. Muka, adding comfort to life since 1959.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Ibuka capsule full ground. Anytime pen they around. If pen won't show him power, 3 in 1 day. To knock and power. Ibuka pain for body, pain from fever. That's why I carry up always. Ibuka hammer then away. Ibuka they buy me always. Before you go.
After 3 days, if body no tranga, go see Dokita. Na Shalina Healthcare Limited dem market am.
Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria Tanda Gidigba with Ibucap.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness.
When did he grow up? That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes.
Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Finally.
Finally what?
I've been trying to reach your phone for days.
Oh, so sorry. Telecommunication services have been very poor in my area lately. Some hoodlums vandalized the telecoms masts around here.
They tried it in my area, but guess what? Our people now protect the mast as if our lives depend on it.
Wise move. I must tell my husband to raise the issue at our community meeting so that we too can protect all our telecom masts.
Exactly. You see, when telecom masts and fiber cables are destroyed, every area of our life, from education to healthcare to banking operations and the entire economy, is affected. Vandalizing telecommunications infrastructure harms everyone. Dial 622 from any network or send an email to protect@ncc.gov.ng to report suspected cases of vandalism. This message is brought to you by mobile network operators and towercos in collaboration with the Nigerian Communications Commission.
To dey healthy, no be for show. Na life wey you suppose dey live. And if you dey cook light with power oil, then you sabi wetin dey healthy. You dey stay active, e mean say you stand fit. Chop light, dey move body, no excuses o. Power oil dey your kitchen. Na you get am. Feel am, enjoy am. Make you dey confirm, make you dey 100% fit. Power oil, na your lifestyle choice.
Power oil. Shopping?
Yes, darling.
Can you get me a Capri Sun beach ball, please, mommy?
For sure. Wait, where do I get a Capri Sun beach ball?
There's a free beach ball inside every carton of Capri Sun, Mom.
That's right. The Capri Sun beach ball promo is here. There's a free beach ball inside every carton of Capri Sun. Terms and conditions apply.
Capri Sun. The taste of fun.
Can I get a Heineken?
Sorry, we're out of Heineken. Just kidding.
Unique, balanced taste for that first.
Very, very extraordinary.
Heineken for a fresher world. Not for sale to persons under 18. Drink responsibly.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
Hungry for that real Nigerian flavor? Step into Ejala Foods, where every bite tastes like home. From fresh sizzling seafood to hearty soups, from smoky jollof rice to mouth-watering swallow and sides, we serve it fresh, we serve it local, and we serve it delicious. We're cooking for you every day at 45B Suze Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. 37 Bode Thomas Street, Surulere opposite Access Bank. Number 40 Fola Osibo Road, Lekki Phase 1. Follow the taste on Instagram at ejala.ng. Ejala Foods, your taste buds will thank you.
The conversations you hear on Nigeria Info.
United Nations, Atiku Obi, and of course, a senator from Borno State, Senator Alim Dume, all are enraged over the killings that happened over the weekend in Borno State.
All United Nations, all of them are chokers, because all of them know the problem of this country. They know how it starts. All of them are involved.
These people, of course, Nigeria, I don't think they have the interest of Nigeria at heart. As far as they are concerned, Nigeria is a business enterprise, and they're only interested in milking the country.
The Lagos APC has denied
denied claims that it's actually attacked ADC members in Alimosho.
Even if you're not pointing fingers to the APC, the police should swing in to find out who did this, right?
Conversation never stops. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Hello everyone, my name is Esther Okorompo and I play for AFC Toronto. We are hanging out with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on.
Feel the magic in the air. Feel the magic in the air. Feel the magic in the air. Magic system. Everyone, show Feel the magic in the Comme d'habitude, on est calé. Comme toujours, ça va aller. On te met la...
The Olympic champion's been left a little bit at the start by Armstrong. Amazon now beginning to come through. So too is Anderson. Toby Amazon, look at the clock. I cannot believe it. She's done it again. 2 world records in one night. And she makes history by becoming Nigeria's first world champion. What a way to do it.
It is the kind of quality you enjoy when Nigerians are ready to perform at the highest level. That's it. We can conquer the world when we're in the mood, right? But the problem has always been how often have we been in the mood as to organizing ourselves well enough? Because the thing about winning gold, whether it's in the World Athletics Championships or the Olympics, is not about 2 weeks or 1 month or 3 months to the competition. You start saying, we're giving you all the support. Go there and shine for us. No. It's about your ability to plan years before that moment. That's the idea. You have to plan for a long time. That's why the guys, you see some of these clips on social media of Chinese children playing table tennis. Little wonder when we get to the world stage, China are the most dominant force in table tennis because they started as children, Serena Williams and her sister Venus. Serena won 23 Grand Slam titles, Venus 7. So that family have gotten 30 Grand Slam titles in tennis. We know how they started very early. Father was the man training them at a very early age. So it's not a fluke when these things happen. It's proper planning over the years that leads to that success story. And that seems to be a challenge we have in this part of the world at times. So we're not the best with planning, but somehow our individual talents also come to the fore to give us success stories at times. So we're hoping that somehow too we will get it right in this World Athletics Championships that Tokyo will be hosting. Well, that was me taking your mind back to 2022 and how Team Nigeria achieved that success. Tobi Amosu in the women's 100 meters hurdles final. How about the one in long jump where we had a certain Eze Brume for Nigeria?
Eze Brume, though, she's having a great evening so far. 6:88 in a second. She's currently in a silver medal position. Still the early stages, of course. She's certainly given herself a shot of a World Championship medal. Well, that was good, but was it good on the board? Always difficult. You try to gauge these athletes' reactions, and it was good on the board. This could be a huge jump. Eze Brume, what have you gone out to there?
As a lady, say Brume, she eventually won silver for Nigeria at the World Championships in 2022. But with the excitement of that, right, we expected so much more.
I can hear lots of cheers, and indeed it was 7 meters and 2 centimeters. As Brume has put a marker down in this World Championship final. Really nice to see Ruth Usoro, her teammate, after her own disappointment. She can find that excitement for a countrywoman.
Yeah. So when it happened that we're going to have another World Championship in 2023, expectations were very high, naturally, because we saw what we did in 2022. However, in 2023, Nigeria went and came back without a single medal, not even a bouquet, because we didn't win anything, right? But we have a chance now in 2025, and I want to find out from you what could be seen as a decent showing for Team Nigeria in this World Athletics Championships. Will the bronze medal be enough for you to say, okay, at least we won something, knowing that in 2023 there was nothing that came our way? Or are you one of those that will say there has to be gold? Are you one of those that will say there has to be silver? Just to mention to you that Tobi Amosu in 2022 became the first Nigerian ever to be world champion in any event at the World Athletics Championships. So winning gold is not an easy feat for Nigeria, let's be honest, first of all, and realistic when it comes to the World Championships. But what will you see as being a decent outing for Team Nigeria in this competition? Reminder to you that this is a World Cup. You may not be feeling the fever now, right? But once it starts in 2 days' time, when you start seeing countries like USA, China, Kenya in the long distance event, Ethiopia, getting medals, you're going to be like, how far Nigeria? That's when you will feel the buzz, okay? So now before it starts, with just less than 48 hours before kickoff, of this massive athletics event, I want to find out from you what you will see as being a success for Nigeria in this competition. You can dial 0201 277 0993.
Athletes can respond. And Oramello did so well to keep that composure. There's a Broom, like she has for the last few jumps. She's asking the crowd, come on guys, I need something special here. I need a season's best. I need to find my peak shape just when I need it at this World Championships. 7:02 so far for Broom. She'll need 7:10. Can she find those extra few centimetres? And the answer to that, unfortunately, for Eze Broom is no. Well, it is a green flag. It was another significant jump into that pit. .688, and she's also put a 686 on the back of that 7:02. Several jumps that were good enough. Oh, and 691. That in itself would have been good enough for the silver medal.
She really had a great time in 2022. I say Brume winning silver for Nigeria in the long jump event. She's not growing any younger, of course, so expectations may not be on that same pedestal by her performances this season. But if there's anybody who knows how to bring pride to this country, Nigeria, is Eze Brume. She's done it at the Olympics tour, hasn't she? Bronze medal around the place. So what will be your judgment of a decent showing for Nigeria in this year's World Athletics Championships, having to juxtapose with her performances in recent years? I'll just remind you of that again. 2023, no gold, no silver, no bronze for Nigeria. 2022, 1 gold, 1 silver, no bronze. 2019, no gold, no silver, 1 bronze. 2017, no gold, no silver, no bronze. 2025, what would you see as being a decent showing for a Nigerian side that's going there with several athletes for men and for women, hoping that these athletes can turn on the stars for us in the 100 meters hurdles for women, long jump, discus, hammer throw. These are sports Nigeria or events Nigeria will be taking part in the Athletics Championships in Tokyo. We have a 15-member team in the competition. Well, you can dial 0201 277 0993 at 0201 277 0993. And for our female callers, 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. In these competitions in recent years, it's been only the women winning things for Nigeria. So I'd like to hear from the ladies too. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome.
This is Lekon from Ifo.
Nice to hear from you, Lekon.
Well, for Nigeria, 2025. Well, maybe I'm not even sure we're going to win anything. The issue is that the politicians are the ones running our sport. That's just the issue. If you have a technocrat, somebody who has passed through the ranks, maybe Olympic champion, heading that something, they're going to be winning good. The same thing for our football. So all those politicians, they're just going their agbada and siphoning money.
What will pass for you as a successful outing? Now, forget about the complaints. Now that we're here already, what will pass as a decent outing?
You get maybe two medals.
Two medals. Okay.
Yes.
All righty. Thank you for your call.
Okay.
Thank you. At least we have 2 medalists as part of this Nigerian contingent to the competition. It's Brume and Tobi Amosu. Hopefully they can bring the 2 medals you're asking for at least. Hello, welcome. I'll be like cut off point. Hi.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. You're live on Game On.
Yes, sir. My name is Abdumali.
Nice to hear from you, my young friend.
Yes, sir. So, I feel Nigeria will be decent.
Okay.
Because just like all these things, we have some past runners and some good athletes.
Athletes.
Because, the athletes, yes, people like Tobi Amuson, Ese Brume, and others, they are good in these kind of things. And I feel they can represent the country and make us proud.
All right. Let's see how it goes. Malik, thank you for your call, okay? Beautiful stuff. Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, Shuba, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is David from Ikorodu.
Welcome, David.
Yes. I think before we think of where they will probably finish, what is the level of preparation? It's not when we prepare well that you think of achieving something.
I know, right?
We deceive ourselves a lot.
They've had their own fair share of preparations, though. May not be the best in the world, but they've prepared.
Yes, they prepared. But by the time they will go now and come back, by the time we hear the analysis behind how they qualified and how they prepared, it will be a disgraceful one. So we don't see until we be able to put our house in order. That is when we begin to expect a lot from our players. It's just like these athletes, as you're talking about, the football players, and so on. Nothing is working.
Okay,
so now
okay. I was going to say the defense from the AFN, the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, will be that your comments now are not based on what you have seen. You're just judging things based on what you know about Nigeria, past antecedents.
Exactly, my brother.
Yeah, so forget about that for a second. What will be a decent showing for you in this World Championship, this one? Because you don't know, you have not followed them enough to know how well they've prepared or not, right? You haven't. That's the truth.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's just imagine, if you were going to judge them at the end of the competition, what would be a decent showing? 1 medal, 2?
I don't expect any medal from them.
None, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your call. Nice to hear from you. We do have another commercial break. This one will be very short. Trust me when I say so. By the way, *347 *880 *3#. The code you can use to play one play, that's *347 *880 *3#. Or the website www.oneplay.ng. 500 naira only to play and 40k waiting for you. Winners always smiling every time, right? That could be you or your friend on the broadcast today. We'll be back after now.
Start your day and have a good time.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.